This is my last slide, and what it is just a picture, an image of our work at the national level. The idea is to tap into this tree of not only identity, although identity is always very important, but to our community-based organizations that have been doing the fight, have been fighting the fight, been involved in social justice, progressive, pro-democracy, public education struggles for a long, long time. So here we have the community-based organization, El Puente. This is in New York, and so they operate a high school, the El Puente Academy for Peace and Justice, as one of their projects. And so the pipeline will be to Brooklyn College in New York, and we're also looking at a possible pipeline to Hunter College in New York, a partnership model, memorandum of understanding, and growing our own at each site. It's very, very situated in these communities, and so the our is whoever they are, right? So in this case, it's Puerto Rican children. They're children that that would, in other schemata, would be characterized as at risk, potential failures or dropouts, but most of these children go on, they graduate and they go on to college. It's about 90% of them going to college. Families and Schools is here in Los Angeles, Soul Collective. These are our CBOs here in California. LULAC in Dallas, partnering with UNT Dallas. In Chicago, the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, partnering with both UIC and Northeastern Illinois University, the same university that right today has the Grow Your Own pipeline. And then the Council for the Spanish Speaking at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. So these are really the sites where it's being carried out. As far as where it's housed at the national office as part of my portfolio as an associate vice president, and in tandem with the Texas Center for Education Policy. So one of the reasons that this effort, which is a more than 10-year effort, came to Texas to begin with is because of our focus on policy. But it's been in existence for over 10 years. In 2000, 2002, the founders, Pedro Pedraza and Melissa Rivera, went around the country. They had town hall meetings with the Latino community, and they wanted to find out, what do you want addressed from a policy perspective? What needs to change to improve the well-being of your community? And what came up was an agenda. And so now we're carrying out the agenda through the pipeline project. And the agenda was to address high-stakes testing. As early as 2002, high-stakes testing was already a matter of great concern for these communities that were brought together, and they were stakeholders. It was activists, administrators, researchers, parents. It was all these people that came together, and they were already in 2000 saying that high-stakes testing is injurious to our children's education. It was teacher quality. It was arts in the curriculum was the other item. Our children are dispirited, and they need opportunities to be creative. And so arts was a major factor. And then the stock kinds of equity concerns that we have related to resources persisted as an issue. Bilingual education came up, but since others were addressing bilingual education at state and national levels like AVE and NAVE, TAVE, and so on, that was left, is left to those groups to advocate. But the other items continue with the pipeline being a catalyst for reform. So the idea is to we've got Ford Foundation support for this, and now Kellogg to develop a curriculum for higher education, is to create a constituency that is partnership-based, rooted in community, so that teachers coming from communities can get prepared with a social justice curriculum that focuses on culture, but also on politics and policy and political awareness through signature courses that the students will be taught in the community, where they will also be carrying out action-based research that is connected to the community, and in so doing will result in a critical mass of critically aware and conscious teachers. This is the dream. This is the dream. This is what we're working on, and we're a little army of goodwill around the country. We have a 35-member board here, a council, a 35-member council. We also have a nonprofit, and that's located in Dallas, Texas, and it's a way to fund the initiative. We have national committees, the curriculum committee. Some of you may know Dr. Barbara Flores from Cal State San Bernardino. We also have a community action research committee, and so by May 31st we should have this deliverable to the Kellogg Foundation. Well, we will have it, this deliverable that will involve this curriculum that again is very much situated in the interests and the needs of community. We're very hopeful. It's one model, it's not the only model, but I think it exemplifies in the flesh a lot of hopefully what you've heard me share with you today.